Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Rimworld. Last episode, we got the wall done, and I got the heat going on because it is chilly outside, negative 13 degrees. I would like for this crafting stuff to get going, and we assigned Sarah to do that. What are you up to, Sarah? You are feeding... Okay, so you are our warden as well. So hopefully you can get this person recruited here soon. Hopefully right now, so we can get her into doing that, and you can get off busy doing your crafting thing. Ah, yes, it did work. Okay, so we want to set this not for prisoners. Emmy, that will be your bed. We need to get you up to... Let's see, what is your doctoring skill? It's 4? Alright, well maybe we'll leave you on secondary there. Wardening, I would like you to do that. And Sarah, you are no longer wardening. And you are also cooking, which opens up Ray to do some hauling, maybe? I think we need to get some hauling done. Is there still a ton of steel over here that needs to be hauled? Yes. So that will be your priority. You've got a little bit of crafting skill as well, but not as good as... maybe we'll bump that up to a 2 for you, so you can... work on that. Let's see, we'll have you warden and then cook and then craft. And we'll keep your hauling and cleaning it too as well. You will be a primary hauler. Nelson, we'll bump those up for you as well. Des, you'll be the primary cleaner, and I think that will just work great. Let's see. Emmy, you don't have... You do not do violence, so we don't have to worry about a weapon for you. We did get this guy right here, though, this Steel Iqua, and it has 585 damage per second. And I know that's not as good as the knife, but let's take a look at this club. 5.2. Okay, that's actually a little bit better. And if we're going to min-max it, we are going to min-max it. So go ahead and grab that. Sorry to disturb you from your crafting endeavors. Alright, Emmy's doing some cooking. Nelson, what are you up to? Okay, you're building the traps, which is what I want you to do. I spent some time making wood traps. I don't feel like they really did a whole lot. So I may just not do that this time. What are you doing, Mr. Muffalo? You're moving. Okay, you're just going to come over and say hi? Well, just passing through. Just passing through. All right. Des, okay, you're doing that last little bit of plant cutting. Hey, do you want to do this right here? Let's get rid of those. Caravan request for a sniper rifle. Not going to be doing that. Thank you very much. And, okay, that was Emmy. Okay, Des, continue to do that. Get those out of the way. Ray, you just kind of hanging out? All right, you're finally grabbing that bow. That's fine. Ray, do you have any crafting skill at all? No, none. One thing I may do is just let you do that as well. Well, no, I'd rather you work on the steel. I'd rather you work on the steel. And you are doing everything but doing that. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I would kind of put that off as well. Maybe there's no room for it? I mean, this should be set to hold steel, right? Yes, it is. He just doesn't want to do it. Oh, we got hypothermia. Who's got hypothermia? Des has it now. All right, how are those? Okay, we've got a parka here, and it's shoddy. And we could also use another toque. We have 120, and I don't know if that counts this already. How much is a toque? 25. So yeah, we want to go ahead and get that done for Port Emmy there. And Des, what do we have you doing? You're growing and mining and hauling and cleaning, so yeah, you may want to use that. Emmy is going to be mostly inside, so I'm not going to worry too much about it, I don't think. As well as Sarah. Well, Ray may need one. He's going to be doing some hauling, but I think he has a jacket at least. Yes, he does. Insulation, cold. So, yeah, I mean, that should help. Well, but Des has one too. Let's see. No, I didn't want that. I wanted gear. Gear. Then again, it's negative 14 outside, so that is just cold, no matter how you slice it. It looks like somebody already grabbed it. Oh, Nelson grabbed it. Okay, he was complaining about it earlier. So that is good that he has it. There is a hat, and Emmy, I would like you to grab that at your... Oh, that's an awful one. It's better than not having one, though, I assume. I hope. Okay, Ray is getting all that. Ah, there we go, right there. There we go, right there. That is the purpose of a pet, is to be attacked by a lynx. And you are just going to cause us other problems as well. So what I may do is just draft everybody and we will get you taken care of. Because I don't want to deal with that anymore. And this pause thing right here is very, very annoying. I wish it would not do that. I like that it pauses for some events, don't get me wrong, but this whole keep it paused where you can't do anything for several seconds afterwards is very annoying. Okay, fire. Okay, and that is that taken care of. Sarah, why don't you go ahead and... No, not rescue. Finish that off. Great. So now those two things are out of the way, and I forget whose cat you were. You were Sarah's cat, so how does that... Bonded animal died, and that's a -8 we're going to have to deal with. Doesn't look like it's affecting you too much, but we'll definitely have to keep an eye on that. I hope it's not going to affect her further, that we are probably going to be cooking her into meals. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be just fine. All right, and we got our other parka. Ray... Well, I'll just leave it there and let whoever wants it, will get it. It looks like we've got all of our blocks, almost all of our blocks, and it looks like we can do 2 more granite traps, so I believe I'm going to go ahead and put in a couple up here. All right, Sarah is getting all of those getting more blocks made. Nelson is being attacked by a timber wolf. Of course he is. Let's get you down there, and let's get these other folks down here to help. I didn't look to see how far away they are. Let's see. Are you attacking? You should probably be attacking if you're not. Everybody get in there, and let's attack that timber wolf. And are there any other just predators hanging around? Because they are going to be extremely annoying. I think that's it. Great. Now you're taken care of. Des, why don't you go ahead and finish the wolf off? Okay, and we are done. And Nelson, you're probably going to go off. Why don't you prioritize hauling that timber wolf? And Nelson, you can go and have a rest. Let's see. Sarah, you are... let's not go to bed. Let us tend to Nelson's wounds. A couple of scratches, a bruise, and a bite. But we don't want those to get infected. I haven't been watching to see what our recruitment chances are for this guy. He has not been recruited yet, and I know Emmy is a lot better at it than everybody else, so I don't know whether it's probably just like 1 or 2%. Why did we want you again? Growing and shooting? Yeah. Oh, all that work to avoid that infection, and we got one anyway. That's fine. Actually, Des, what is your growing? Your growing is at 13. You're actually really good at it. Just your shooting skill? Is that really what we're going for you for? Well, we need people. We do need people. And you can, like, haul and things. You're just incapable of social. But you're volatile and very neurotic. I think we just let you go. I just think we let you go. I have a tendency to do that. Take these prisoners and just let them go. I mean, I don't know. I think it works out in the end. Just not having to deal with them. They're just going to take food, and when we get them, they're not going to be that great of additions. And we improve some relations with that faction. Who is that? Oh, okay, so they can actually become peaceful with us. So, you know, it worked. 6 degrees outside, so it's a nice warm day. Nice warm day. How are we doing on electricity? Okay, so yeah, it's toward the end of the day. The sun's going down. It is drawing negative. That should be coming out of the batteries. And those lights should be kicking off here soon, and they are. And all the heaters will be drawing, and it looks like they are actually pretty good. All right, I would like to get these traps up. Unfortunately, Nelson is our constructor, and he has an infection. And our person that treats infections is sleeping right now, because that's what they do. Let's see, Emmy. Sarah, can you wake up and take care of that? I think I'm actually going to just remove the schedule right now. It just seems like they're going to sleep when they may not need to be, and they have other things they need to do first. So they will just do whatever they feel like doing. Now, see, Sarah would have been forced to go to sleep, and she would rather work on blocks. I would rather her work on blocks, so that is a win-win-win. Let's see, we need to get these traps done. Let's see, we got this trap that is not quite finished. I guess I could put Sarah on that, but I'm actually happy that she is up there doing that. Let's see, we've got 95. And we don't have enough leather to really create anything. We can make another toque, but that's not going to help us very much. How far is our cotton away? 86%. So that should be popping here in a couple days. Got plenty of wood. We've got plenty of clothing. Right now, we just need Nelson to get better. 91% immunity. So yeah, that should be kicking here really soon. He should be up and going and finishing these traps. All right, and we have got a ton of sandstone blocks. And there goes Nelson. Gonna finish up that trap, and we can start working on some of the others. I do want to get this floored. I really do. It was something I definitely wanted to get done, but I would rather get the blocks built. We're going to need blocks, and get these traps up, which is something that is fairly important. They definitely help out a lot. They don't stop many raids, but they do help out quite significantly when a raid does come, just to get that extra bit of damage. To get that damage out of the way, maybe even take down a couple of them. Or at least injure them a lot, so that it takes a lot less to take the first wave that comes in down. Easier to get to that magic number that you need in order to make the people flee. And at this point, this early in the game, that is what I'm interested in doing, is making them flee more than I am making them pay for their crimes. Also need a research bench up. That is something that does need to occur. I may actually do that now because, I don't know, Ray? Yeah, we set you to research. You're at 6. That's not bad. Is all of this steel hauled? All of this steel is hauled. Ooh, you know what I may do? How much steel do we have? 661. I may throw in a steel trap into the mix, because those things are extremely effective. I almost want to put that right here. This one, the one that somebody's definitely likely to hit every single time. We have another parka up there that nobody has grabbed yet. I assume they'll grab it if they need it. Nelson, what you up to? You just resting? Okay. Amy's taken over doing blocks. I am very grateful. Dez and Ray are both idle. Dez, why don't you come over here and grab some more steel if you're not going to do anything. We'll definitely use that. And Ray can actually go and haul it, since he's not doing anything else. Guess we could get some of these chunks a little closer as well. Or you guys can throw a party. That would be fine as well. Causes not a lot of work to get done. Hey Sarah, why don't you get up and join the party? But it's a very, very nice mood buff that will help out significantly. $50 in here, 68 in here, 55 in here, and 64 in here. Growth rate 0% because it's nighttime, and we do have a cotton harvest coming in, which is great. Let's see, do we have any potatoes left over? No, not really, but these guys are really close to coming out, maybe. 70%. They're not too far away. Okay, there's our potatoes. They're in the priority here. I actually kind of like having these outside because they are frozen. I think it's actually, is it still colder outside than it was? Never 19.9? It's actually colder outside than it is in the freezer. I would just like turn this off, but yeah, can we just do that? Sarah, turn that off. Does that? I don't know if that, I don't know if it uses power if it's not running. I mean, it's not going to be running because it doesn't need to run because it's extremely cold out there. But, I don't know, makes me feel better. Just have to remember to turn that on in the summertime. Okay, still, Nelson, you say you don't have anything to do. Are we out of granite? We are. So let's build a trap. Let's make that one out of steel. Let's see, how much steel do we have? 661. Down, up, down, up. Down. So, boy, I got it off last time, and that was extremely annoying. Let's see, how much do we have? We have a lot of sandstone. So let's just go ahead and line this out. Okay, that would have been right. So we can make this one a steel one. That will make that a steel one, correct? Yes. All right, we'll go ahead and get those traps lined up top. See, Sarah, you were working on that. I almost would rather have you do construction when you wake back up. And Emmy, you can work on the blocks. And we'll get that line of traps out a lot quicker. Another round of cotton there. That brings us up to 461, so that is actually enough for a couple of more parkas. You have all clothes? Yes. I think everybody has all their clothes. Nelson, do you? You have pants and stuff? Yes, you do. Oh, there's a wolf over there, and he has already taken down a ibex. And more cargo pods. What do we have here? We have chicken eggs. I like chicken eggs. Ray can go grab those. And I may send out an expedition here tomorrow to go and take care of that timber wolf, because I am afraid he is going to try to attack one of our guys as they're going over to get steel or something. And we definitely don't want that. And we really don't want that either. That is going to negatively affect our power. Let's see. I may go ahead and say toggle these. And the reason why is that that's going to be a big draw on the power, and if we don't want these batteries, we want our heaters to still work. We want our heaters to work, so we'll keep that in mind. These sun lamps are just going to draw the batteries out. We don't want that. So I think that is actually the wise choice. Luckily, we've got a hard snow, which gives us a lot of wind, it appears, so I don't know that this eclipse is going to be too detrimental. But we will find out in the next episode. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.